Hello parents, this is the tutorial for the week of May 11th through May 15th. There are a few changes, so I'm going to go over those real quick. The first one that I want to go over is the math pre-recorded lesson. There is a fun interactive game that I want to do with the kids, so I don't want to pre-record it just in case a kid watches it and then comes to the live lesson. It kind of ruins the fun. So there's going to be no pre-recorded math lesson for this week, so have them tune in to the 10:30 or 11:30 live Zoom on Tuesday. It is a review of skills and kind of front load for second grade skills for math, but it's a really fun interactive activity, so I think they're going to enjoy it. For math this week, like I said, it is a review, so there's going to be this document that says right here at the very top. First grade review, pages 2 and 3 only. It is a packet, and I'm splitting it over the next 2 weeks. So only have them do pages 2 and 3 in the packet for this week, and you'll see on the plans what day I assigned it. I also have 3 spiral review documents, 1, 2, and 3, just additional activities that they can use for the week. Again, it's a review of first grade skills, so they should know how to do these activities, and it's also very informative, I think, for which ones you should be practicing over the summer if they're not able to do some of those skills. So for our e-learning plans, I'll go ahead and pull up our playlist for the week. Your e-learning plans for your paragraph of the week is what time of day is your favorite and why, morning, noon, or night. So have them pick which one is their favorite and then give reasons why. See if you can even expand upon their reasons and have them do maybe a larger paragraph or even split it into multiple paragraphs. Another option is for them to do 1 paragraph on morning, 1 paragraph on noon, 1 paragraph on night. That would really prepare them for the lengthy writing that they'll be doing in second grade. For your iReady minutes, I am noticing that some students are still not logging in and doing the 45 minutes in math and 45 minutes in reading. This is a district priority because it is a learning path based off of their diagnostic. Also, highly recommend doing iReady because when they go to second grade, the beginning of the year, it's going to be giving them the diagnostic again to kind of see where their placement is, and having them be exposed to this program I think is beneficial. As well as the AR tests. Some students have been really rocking their AR tests and continuing to do that reading. So if your child has not logged in yet and taken an AR test, please have them continue to do that. I am monitoring that weekly. This is going to be their playlist time. There's an activity for them to do, the Lemonade in Winter. It is a YouTube story, so this is different than Lemonade War. Didn't want to have any confusion there, so it's called Lemonade and Winter, and then there are some questions that they can answer based off of the read aloud. So I've attached that to our email, and it'll be attached in their EDSB plans as well. Our focus this week is saving and spending and needs and wants. And I always do this activity in class, and the kids absolutely love it. They write needs, they write wants on one side of the paper. So fold it like a hot dog and have one side say needs, one side say wants. And then they cut and paste out of a magazine what they think is a need and what they think is a want. So have them watch the video first, and then that can be like a little reflection piece. Continuing to do the vocabulary. I am loving the vocabulary words that your children are finding in books and around the house and in their common conversations with you. I think that it's wonderful exposure to that higher vocabulary, so continue that. That's awesome. Drawing a picture of the word barter, goods, services, currency, and business as a little review from last week could be an activity. And with math, iReady math, and then obviously the pages that I went over earlier. Writing activity, I'm including the Lemonade War journal prompt again this week. Like I said, it's not going to be done within 1 week. It's going to be multiple weeks because it is a chapter book. and then doing the attachment of the journal prompts is attached to the email. Think Outside the Box Thursday is attached to the email, and then your child can also do a poem talking about what friendship means to them, or write a letter to their kindergarten teacher, are all activities for this week. I'll go back to the email. Our business plan, I'll go ahead and open that up as well and show you, oops, wrong button. So our business plan for this week, our focus is going to be on this middle section, which is creating an advertisement for their business. So now they should have some sort of market research on, what their friends have voted in the EdSpeak group. So I'll go ahead and show you that in our EdSpeak group. Lots of people have posted already their 2 business ideas, and then students have been voting. I'm loving what I'm seeing, lots of creativity. I do want them to also be thinking realistically, how much would they charge for their item or for their service? If it's not a realistic invention, if it's not something that has actually been invented yet, it could be difficult for them to, 1, put a price on it, and 2, for them to think about marketing. How are they going to market something that they have no proof of it actually working? So I want to make sure that they're thinking of that. They will post their advertisement and their business plan in that trade fair group as soon as they are ready for that. So we are going to have a guest speaker on Monday at 11:30. So normally during my teacher talk, we will have a guest speaker. It's going to be all of first grade again, and this guest speaker is going to be talking about advertising and marketing and what they would need to do to increase sales for their business. So the person's going to talk at a first grade level. We understand that some of this is a little advanced, but we want to make sure that we're meeting our kids' needs, and a lot of them, can handle more. So we're going to talk about, what an advertisement would look like. It could be a commercial, it could be a poster, it could be a picture of their item, and what needs to be included to ensure that their item is selling and marketable. So that is another change. Also, I always like to include service opportunities and extra enrichment. If it's an attachment to the email, I write attachment next to it, and if it's a link, I'll include the link for you. If you ever have any questions, like clarifying on what is down here, please just email me. I know it's a lot, and sometimes it makes sense to me, but it might not make sense to you. So please always reach out. Let me see what else needs to be discussed. So your 2 links for math and ELA. The math, again, is a review. I believe it's only 4 questions this week for the math, and again, it's a review of first grade skills. And then the ELA is going to be a how-to writing as a review from last week. So it's going to be how to be successful in first grade, or how to be successful in Mrs. Stallings' class. So they will continue those how-to writing skills by creating a how-to writing piece. So they can do this by writing it and uploading a picture, or they can type it, whatever you think is best for your child. Extra little activity here. They're going to be listening to the story Berenstain Bears Trouble with Money. That's my live lesson. But there's also a actual cartoon episode of this story. So I thought it would be fun for them to get to watch that and kind of compare it to the text as I read it aloud to them. Must do, I'll go ahead and show you that. Boopity boop. All right, so not much different on here. I've included the spiral review, which ones, you do in any order. I totally don't care, whatever works for you. And then last but not least, our code or password for the week is learning, all lowercase. I'll try to make life easy for you guys. And I think that is it for the week. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. Thank you so much.